Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you've been following along, you know that I am trying to build a robot that's capable of sorting coins by date. And if I can do that, then I will be able to automatically sort coins and find the ones that I'm interested in keeping for my own penny collection. Now, in the last video, we talked about this coin grabber mechanism, and we showed how that can be driven by a stepper motor, which I have under here, and a belt, a GT2 timing belt. Now that belt will rotate this coin grabber through each of the three positions. And we showed that there are now bearings under there that will help to allow this to rotate with less friction. Now, as we put a penny into position here, you can see that as we rotate it past this one cog, it'll pop into position there. And then it will get held onto firmly, and then we can rotate that over the camera position here. So we showed in the last video that that works pretty well. It will perfectly center the penny right there under the camera position. And we will have a camera above it and a camera below it, and we'll take two pictures of it, one for each side of the coin. And as I was thinking about this machine, I was thinking that I need to think of this in layers. So in this first layer of the machine, it has its photograph taken and then gets dropped into the next layer. But that next layer we haven't really talked about, the coin sorting mechanism. If you look at the earlier videos that go along with this project, you'll see that my initial idea was to have the coin drop into the center of a coin sorter. But as I got looking at the way I'm designing the machine now with this rotary coin grabber, I realized that I won't be able to drop the coin into the center. And if you remember my prototype camera, that is about 70 millimeters long. So that would be sticking up underneath this whole apparatus here. And that would actually get in the way of allowing the coin to drop through the center here. And as you can see, we're moving from the coin from the camera position over to the coin sorting position, and that is also off center now. We'll need to find some way to keep the sorter clear of this camera position, and then we can rotate this piece around so that the coin comes out to the edge here and then can be dropped into different containers or different buckets. But as far as the coin sorter mechanism is concerned, basically I was looking for a design where you could drop a coin anywhere on this mechanism and it would automatically be moved out to the edge. And I was thinking about what that would look like. If you drop this here and you want it to slide out to there, you'd want to have a ramp that goes here. And again, like if you had a ramp, if you dropped it here, you'd want it to slide out here. If you drop the coin over here, you'd want it to slide over here or here. The more I got thinking about it, I was gonna build different layers. You could drop this anywhere on the edge and it'll move out to here. And I was thinking about putting like some sort of roof on that, but none of that seemed to work. And then I had a bunch of filament left over, so I came up with this genius idea. I was using up all the excess filament, all the little odds and ends of filament I had, and I came up with this idea. You can see that I can drop a penny anywhere on here, and it will always end up going out to that outer edge hole. And as we rotate that hole around, we can do that with a stepper motor also. As we rotate that around, we'll be able to drop the pennies into various bins. So this was my first prototype, and that seemed to work pretty well. But there was a few tweaks that I wanted to make because, first of all, I thought this was a little bit too thick. So I did a bit of refining, and this is what the finished product looked like. Again, you can see that I'll be able to drive this with a GT2 belt, just like I did the coin grabber in our last video. I put a bearing in the center here so that can rotate more freely. And I also have that ramp effect going on here so that anywhere you drop a coin, it will always move off to the edge in that center so that we can sort them more effectively. And this is the minimum height that I felt comfortable that anywhere you drop the coin, it'll always end up in this hole.
That's what she said.
If this coin drop can't be in the center, then we're going to have two circles that are offset kind of like this. And that kind of indicates what the machine's overall dimensions should look like. But if you include the stepper motors that need to be included in here, that ends up looking like a big circle. This is the finished top-down view of the robot. This coin grabber mechanism will now move into this circular piece. And then we'll have another stepper motor that points downward. So we actually have the first 2 layers of the overall coin bot set up here. So this is kind of exciting. So as we move through this, you can see that we have the coin grabber, we have the coin sorter. Now these are going to stack on top of each other like this. So I think we're well on our way to getting an overall robot here. I think that's enough for this video. If you want to see the next few layers come together, just stay tuned. Here's a little sneak peek of what's coming up next. In the next few videos, we're going to watch the coin drop through the next few layers and then get sorted out into various bins. But for now, that's my 2 cents. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day.